Juice is going to be 12 shekels. Maybe negotiate down, but it should be 12 shekels just as well, and maybe 9. So, yes, we are standing sort of right at the back of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. We're surrounded by an Ethiopian Orthodox monastery, and also this building belongs to the Coptic Christians. So the people you see coming by are, I think the people in white are probably Ethiopian Christians coming from their Palm Sunday worship. I was trying to find the round 9 disc, and I think it's even further back inside. So we're going to just take a quick pause here. The 9th station marks Jesus' 3rd fall. So all those steps are for something that's not even in the Bible. But marks the 3rd fall of Jesus. So the route that Jesus would have taken is Golgotha. You have to remember, we're traveling now outside of the walls of the city of Jerusalem as it would have existed in Jesus' time. For us, it feels like we're very much in the old city, but we are really now going beyond where the city walls would have been at the time of Jesus, because you wouldn't crucify someone inside of the city and you wouldn't bury someone inside of the city. From here, we will enter the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. We'll go back the way we came. If you wanted juice or a water, we can take a quick pause to get something to drink. When we go inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, that's where you find, I call it the last 5 stations of the cross. Catholics only observe 14 stations because they don't observe the resurrection as a station, the tomb. They observe the tomb as a station for the burial of Jesus. But I like to add on that we also remember, even more importantly than the burial of Jesus, the resurrection of Jesus. Because the burial is not really complete for us as Christians until the resurrection. There are services happening inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, so I'm not sure what we'll be able to do in terms of readings. So what I will kind of point out, and to the best of my ability, some locations inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. As we go inside, up to the right, there'll be stairs up to the right, and that is what tradition calls Calvary or Golgotha. There's an altar, like in the Church of Nativity, you could reach your hand through the star to touch the bedrock. There's an altar, you probably have to wait in line if it's even open right now, to put your hand on the rock of Golgotha, where the cross was erected. The tradition, there's a fissure, a crack in the rock there. The tradition says that was the crack that was formed when Jesus died and the earth became dark and shook. That crack was not there when the cross was erected, and it came there as Jesus died. So you can wait in line there to touch Golgotha. In front of us when we come in will be a stone, like a marble pad, and with lots of lights hanging down over it. It's about, 6 or 7 feet wide. Women and men maybe too will be around it, will be kissing it. That's the stone where Jesus was laid and prepared for burial, traditionally. The stone of unction, yeah. And then as you enter into the rotunda of this Holy Sepulchre, it's a big dome that has been recently, in the last decade or so, maybe 15 years, renovated. It's got a gorgeous mother of pearl and gold, mother of pearl background with gold, like shooting stars, and they represent the 12 apostles. Really lovely. Underneath, in the middle of that rotunda, is a smaller little